Hello, welcome to StumbleTV. Hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to bring you a new video on the 2.3 PTR preview that we've just had today. There's loads of new things. This is really exciting, Diablo-wise. Get some new content and some new things to do in Season 4. So, first up, we have a new zone. That they've shown us with a couple of pictures. They say that we're going to be seeing a lot more of the lore from the barbarian side of things, which is quite a cool thing. It'd be interesting as well, like just there's some new skins for a few different models there, and something new, something refreshing, like a new zone. That's going to be really really cool to see. We've got the Horodric Cube Mark II, or it is said to be the predecessor to the Horodric Cube. This is Kanai's Cube. In 2.3, players will be able to discover this powerful ancient relic and utilize its incredible power, including the ability to break down legendary items and equip their special effects as passive skills. So that opens up a whole new can of worms with build variety. We're going to see people using the Marauders set with like a special bonus from Thunder Fury, or if you get what I mean, if there's a special bonus from the legendary, you can equip that as a passive and it's separate to your other passive skills, so it doesn't count as one of your 4 passive skills. This is completely separate. This is completely new. This is amazing. This is fantastic for all those legendaries that you're not going to use very often, but you have. This is just fantastic. Thank you, Blizzard. Thank you so much, Blizzard. If you go further down, or if you show it there, it shows what you've got. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you have to put one of each in. So you put a Wailing Host, you put a Cindercoat, you put a Thunder Fury, and then it comes up with something there. I don't know. Or you could possibly add something onto. We haven't seen. You can break down, equip their special effects as passive skills. So it doesn't say how that's going to work, but that's going to be really interesting to see. Crafting system updates. Thank God! Why do we have 3 different sets? I think it's 3 different sets, or 2 different sets, from 1 to 60, and then from 60 to 70. Why are there 2 different sets of crafting materials? This is going to be big. This is going to mean that all of those crafting materials that you've been gathering as you've been leveling up at the very beginning of a season, maybe not waste them on crafting that little item to help you level, and instead saving them so you can craft yourself a better set to get higher up in the torment early on. This is going to make it so much easier to get materials, just because you're going to have them from level 1, and even when you're boosting other people, or people are boosting, and you want materials, you're going to be able to do it that way. Something they did also say about this this cube, I think, yeah, it's just up. It is in here. They said you could combine crafting materials as well from one type to another. So all of those yellow mats that you've had that you use so many of, or you use very little of, but you get so many for no reason. Maybe yellow items are now going to have some kind of worth, because if you pick them up, you can transmute the yellow mats into blue mats and then white mats. And blue mats are obviously the rarer ones to find, and that could, it just helps out. So the crafting system, it's going to have like a whole new rework. That's really exciting. Adventure mode, they are improve the pacing of venture mode, so while encouraging players to explore bounties, so they're adding more stuff so that you can get more, like you get a Horodric cache that has crafting materials and gold, and then each act has its own specific crafting materials. So say like Act 1 is white mats, Act 2 is blue mats, Act 3 is yellow mats, Act 4 is Death's Breaths. You get and then Act 5 you get maybe a burning soul or something, like an orange mat. It just adds a little bit more. We get something extra from doing these bounties, because this season, for the only reason to do bounties as Demon Hunter was there wasn't really one at the beginning. Like there was, it was just get your keys so you can go into normal rifts and then go into greater rifts. So that was all it was. Like how I played anyway. Didn't need a Ring of Royal Grandeur because I had Focus and Restraint. I didn't need that. There was, there was like, apart from in Season 2, where you had to farm, in Season 3 there wasn't that. So, it's quite a good, feature. I'm quite happy about that. Being able to get a few bonus mats. Maybe it won't make like that re-rolling for an item and then you have to stop because you've run out, and then you have to farm for a few hours, and then you can, it will make like re-rolling a little bit easier. Maybe not like costing less, but it'll just make it a little bit easier. Crafting that ancient Reaper's Wraps that you need, or that ancient Arcane Barb because you haven't found another weapon. That's going to be really, really useful. Season Journey. So you're going to get portraits for unlocking tiers. So this helpful feature is divided into chapters, which include major milestones that are achieved by most players, and tiers, which are designed for advanced players. Completing tiers unlocks new portrait frame rewards, and the highest tier includes challenges which will take effort to achieve for even the most powerful Nephilim. So maybe complete Solo 50 Greater Rift, and then you'll get a shiny little template, and then you'll be able to show all your friends. And then, for pug groups, that might be really good, because you're gonna see someone's template, and you're gonna go, I can do that, or I'm going to take that guy because that guy's actually been able to do something. He can do a level 51. He's not just trying to leech off of me, or that kind of thing. But unfortunately, that's going to backfire on the other side of the spectrum with the people that haven't done it. And like say after 3 weeks, instead of asking for 700 Paragon, you're going to be asking for portrait rank 25, or however they decide to do it. So it's going to be swings and roundabouts. 4 new difficulty levels: Torment 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now these are, it's Torment difficulty levels, isn't it? It's something new. It's everyone knows the power spike of you get stuck, so you just do 35 or 42 or 43 like Greater Rift speed runs, and that's all you're doing. And then the only time you ever go into normal Rift is to do go and get your keys to do more Great Rift farming. So this is going to make it a little bit more broad. There's going to be more to do. So instead of just going and farming a 42, you could say, let's go and farm a Torment 10 or a Torment 9 or 8. We don't know the difficulty that it's going to scale, but it gives something more to climb up towards, which is quite interesting. They're adding 4 new with appropriate reward rates, so as they scale at the moment, I'm sure they'll just continue that scaling. New legendary and set items. This is always really exciting. Obviously there will be a seasonal only set item or legendary, so that'll be something to watch out for. They haven't named any specifically yet, but I'll do a video when they do. Combat changes they're looking to do, basically in summary for this, is they're looking to make it so that when you're in a rift or a greater rift, the amount of time that you spend going on the Rift Guardian and the actual rift is in proportion, and it's not just you're spending 5-10 minutes, or you're spending when you're at the high rifts, some of those players, they'll be on spending like 5-6 minutes trying to kill one guy, whereas they've spent 5-6 minutes clearing the rest of the rift. So maybe it's going to make it a little bit more so it's harder to clear the rift, but then it's easier to kill the Rift Guardian. It depends. Maybe here we'll see a little bit less variation in how difficult it is to kill the Rift Guardian at the end. So maybe the actual mob type will be the thing that makes it harder. They've also adjusted the experience granted by killing monsters so that they better reflect the effort required to kill them. And unburied like this and zombie rifts are your god rifts, but maybe this is going to change that so that you're not just going to be looking for unburied and god rifts, and because those are easy mobs, and they give far too much. If you've got a dense rift with that, it gives far too much experience towards your rift timer, and that's just going to make it a bit fairer, because otherwise you're just going to be fishing for rifts. Yes, this might mean you'll be fishing for rifts, but you'll be actually having to challenge yourself within those rifts that you're fishing for. We never know. We'll see what the times are when it comes out. But this is really quite interesting. So yeah, prepare yourself: a new zone, new cube, new items, new difficulty levels, a new adventure mode changes, and the list goes on. So when the PTR hits, they've not given us a date. I'll be on there. I'll be streaming it. I'll be making a couple of videos as much as I can. Please bear with me over the next few weeks. I am just about to finish my university degree, and I want to get as much work done on that as possible. Estimated date for Diablo 3 Season 4 will be August. I will have finished by then, and I will be streaming my progress with the team that I play with, and we'll see where we can get. So thank you for watching. Please give us a like and a subscribe, and that'd be fantastic. It's great to be doing a video again, and hopefully I'll see you all by the stream at some point. Thanks, guys.